When you finally land an interview for an exciting role or for a position you think might be out of your league, the main thing you want to do is get through it without blowing it. But surprisingly, so many qualified candidates chip away at their credibility in interviews because of how they present their skills or talk about their experience. Here are 6 phrases you should avoid using in your interviews if you don't want to sound less qualified. I know I'm not the most qualified person, but be wary of saying this, especially if you're changing careers or applying for a role that's out of your comfort zone. You may think saying this shows that you're honest, humble, and honored to be interviewing for the role. But saying this diminishes your value. If you tell the interviewer you don't believe you're qualified for the role, then they're going to believe you. After all, you know yourself better than they do. Landing an interview means that the interviewer believes you're qualified enough, so don't give them a reason to think otherwise. Instead, highlight the experiences, stories, and projects you've worked on that showcase your ability to excel in the role. I don't have much experience with this, but while this one is similar to the previous phrase, you may be tempted to use this if the interviewer inquires about a specific skill. For instance, one of my clients applied for a role that requested experience leading teams. Although she matched everything else and felt confident she'd be successful in the role, she doubted her leadership skills and thought that her years of experience managing a team of 3 wasn't enough. But as I shared with her, words stick, so even if you think you don't have enough experience in one area, your language still matters. Instead of disqualifying yourself, go straight into the experience and skills you do have. Either show how your experience has prepared you to be an asset or show how your background has equipped you for this new challenge. You may not even notice that you're using the words like and in your responses, but using filler words while talking about yourself can give the interviewer the impression that you're not 100% confident about what you're sharing. It can also chip away at your professionalism and make an interviewer question if you'd speak to clients or other stakeholders the same way if hired. Of course, when you're nervous, and your armpits are sweating, it can be hard to make sure those filler words aren't slipping out. But one helpful tip is to speak a bit more slowly and pause in between your statements.